Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Miss Rose. Tonight we are going to use our stack cooker in the microwave and cook a three-course meal. We are going to make a delicious cherry dessert in the top. We are going to make spinach stuffed chicken in the middle. And we are going to make a delicious sweet potato casserole in the bottom. We are going to start tonight by making our cherry crumble in Tupperware's stack cooker. This is the 3/4 inch quart lid. We are going to start by opening the can of cherry pie filling. Now you can use any type of pie filling for this recipe. We are just going to use the Tupperware can opener to open the can. And once you hear the click, you have gone all the way around and it gets super easy to spin. Then we are going to use our little teeth and put that right on the top of the can and just lift up, and that comes right off. Now you'll notice that there's no sharp edges on the lid or on my can, which is very nice. Also, the can opener has stayed completely clean throughout this whole process. I am going to spread my cherry pie filling into the bottom of the lid with the cover. We are using cherry pie filling tonight. You can use any type of pie filling that you choose. So we are just going to use the super silicone spatula and make sure it is covering the bottom of the lid. We will be adding our yellow cake mix. This box is 16.5 ounces. Our recipe calls for 9 ounces. So I've already separated out 9 ounces of our cake mix. And we are just going to sprinkle that over the top. Let me pick it up so you can see it. And make sure everything is all nice and covered. All the cherries are covered. Like that. Once we have finished putting our cake mix on, we are just going to spread it out so all of the cherries are covered and add our butter. We are going to use our spatula to add our butter. The nice thing about our spatulas are they come apart, and they are supposed to do this, and now you have like a little spreading tool. And we have 1/4 cup of melted butter. I did not microwave the minis. I microwaved these in our cover to melt the butter. I am just going to use our spatula to stir up the butter so it's nicely mixed. And then I am just going to pour the butter on top of our cake mix so it's all nicely covered. And then I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, just for a nice little flavor. Sprinkle that all over. And then I'm going to set this aside. See how it looks? Set this aside, and once we get the rest of our meal done, this will go on top of our stack cooker in the microwave. Next, we are going to make our sweet potato casserole using our 3-quart base. I have already opened and drained the sweet potatoes, so I'm just going to add them into the base. Make sure to get all of them out. Then I'm going to use our masher. This is a great masher. It's very easy and it does a great job with very little effort. So that is, and here's what that looks like after it's mashed. we are then going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We are going to add 1 tablespoon of melted butter. We are going to use 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/4 cup of our juice. We're going to mix that all together until it's well mixed. And that looks perfect. So this is what it's going to look like. Once we are finished cooking our sweet potato casserole, we are going to add 1/4 cup of chopped pecans. So I've already added 1/4 cup into our Prep and Shep, and I'm just going to mix these up by pulling the lever. And it chops them up nicely. A couple more times. And then I'll pull out the blades so you can see them better. So once this comes out of the microwave, we will just add this on top. Next, we are going to prepare our spinach stuffed chicken using our 1 3/4 quart casserole centerpiece of our stack cooker. We are going to start by washing our chicken and slicing a nice pocket into the center of your chicken. We are going to then set those aside, and we are going to mix 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of Tastefully Simple's garlic, and 1/4 teaspoon of Tastefully Simple's onion into a small bowl and mix it all around. This will go on the outside of our chicken. So we are just going to rub that in nice and evenly. Next, we are going to combine our 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and 2 tablespoons of Tastefully Simple's spinach and herb seasoning. I've already added them all into the bowl, so now I'm just going to mix them all up. And show you what it looks like. So then you are just going to separate it out and divide it out evenly and add it to the inside of your chicken pocket and place it in your stack cooker. This will go on the middle of our stack cooker, and all 3 pieces will cook in the microwave for 25 minutes. All nice, and add a little bit more to the first one. And fold them over onto themselves. And then I will show you what they look like. Beautiful stuffed chicken breasts. Once you have all 3 steps prepared, we can take our lovely dessert and put it right on top of our chicken, and then put both of these right on top of our sweet potatoes. And then this will go in the microwave, just like this, uncovered, for 20 to 25 minutes. See you then. Welcome back. I just pulled the stack cooker out of the microwave, and I'm going to show you how it looks. Our cherry dessert isn't quite done. It still has a little bit of doughy on top, so we're going to put that back in the microwave for another 5 minutes. Our chicken is nicely browned, and it looks amazing. Whenever you do chicken, you always want to use a meat thermometer to verify the internal temperature. You want it to be at least 165 degrees. And we will see where we are at. We are right at 170, so our chicken is done. Let's see how our sweet potatoes turned out. Oh, those look yummy. And those are nice and done. So we are going to now add our chopped pecans on top of our sweet potatoes and mix that all together. The pecans will soak up some of the excess liquid from your sweet potatoes so they're not so runny. And that looks amazing. All right, and that is our three-course meal in the microwave in 20 minutes. Another 5 minutes and with just the cherry dessert, and that will be just perfect. Thanks for watching.